Hey YouTube, thanks for tuning in again. I know I usually don't make videos very often, but I did receive one response from a friend that I know you know who you are, so I decided to upload videos more often. So I went back and forth with doing this video, and it was actually a coworker's idea because I had a conversation with her today about like how I felt about my life now that I'm slowly approaching 40, and by slowly I mean I have about 2 more years before it actually happens. So the thing is, I don't feel like I'm old. I don't feel like I'm getting old or anything like that. But I just kind of had when I turned 30, about almost 10 years ago, I kind of had this, I don't know what to call it. It was like a feeling of like, I guess feeling more mature or feeling older, but not old again. And now that I'm slowly approaching 40, it's like I have a similar feeling, but it's kind of real. Like when I say real, it's just, I almost for some reason feel like I'm slowly running out of time. A lot of times when people hit their 30s, they feel like, oh, you have so much time to do this and so much time to do that. And now that I'm kind of getting to that 40 mark, I kind of feel like I may not have all that time anymore. So, for example, I don't have children and I'm not married. And I would like to have at least one child and get married one day. And I don't think that you're ever too old to get married, but I know with kids, it's different because at some point in your life it's like you can't have children anymore. And also too, for me personally, I don't want to have kids past a certain age, and I'm not seeing anyone or anything like that, but I don't want to rush anything. I don't want to feel like, oh my gosh, my biological clock is ticking, which it's not, and then just feel like I need to rush into getting married or having a child just because I'm approaching a certain age. So I had this conversation with her, and I wasn't sure if I should even talk to her about it because she's only 34, and I don't know if she's feeling the same things that I'm feeling. I do have friends who are closer to my age, and they have kids already, so I don't even think they would understand where I'm coming from. And I really wanted to talk to someone who was in the same boat or as me, or go and talk to a therapist about it, maybe to see like, is this normal, and not necessarily if something's wrong with me, but is this normal, to feel this way. But at the end of the day, like what I really try to tell myself is to really just try to accept where you are as opposed to worrying about where you're not. And that's an advice that I want to give to anyone who's actually in the same situation that I'm in right now, is to like really just accept where you are and, work on some things with yourself in terms of maybe trying to be happier, or like engaging in some sort of activity or hobby. For me, it's just like I'm thinking maybe I should be more active with my YouTube page, and or my YouTube space, or whatever you want to call it. And maybe that, that's a hobby that I can adopt that will help me, I guess, grow in some way, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. Anyways, I guess that's really all I wanted to say. My coworker encouraged me to post it because she said there may be a population out there who feels the same way that you feel. And if that's the case, chime in and share. Is there anyone out there who actually is in a position that I'm in terms of age, and kind of worry about whether or not they're running out of time, so to speak? Um, I guess that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So if I happen to share this, obviously I was comfortable with doing it. I went back and forth for a long time trying to determine whether or not I wanted to share so much about myself with people that I don't know, worrying about being judged, worrying that people are gonna say, "Oh, please, you're so young, you have nothing to worry about. You have so much time left," which nothing is wrong with that. I'm going to accept all kind of criticism or opinions and advice and everything. This is a safe space. I would like to think so. But definitely let me know. If any of you guys are feeling the same way, if you have any advice for me, if you actually went through the same thing, and also too, whether or not what kind of videos you want to see from me in the future. And just to throw this out there, my coworker might watch this, and if you're watching this, when I said you're only 34, please don't think I'm trying to take a jab at you at all. So I thought about that after I said it, and I just wanted to throw that disclaimer out there. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.